Okay, hi everyone, thanks for being here. Really happy to come back. I had a bit of an issue yesterday, internet issues. The connection was disconnecting constantly, but I'm back and I'm gonna continue where I left off. So yesterday I was working on trying this new environment. I'm working on getting the right mood, the right look of this new environment, this new biome within the game, within Spaceman Memories. So just to give you a bit of context, I was working on this bamboo forest, and yesterday I got an idea on how to use the lighting, but it seems to be having a bit of an issue there. I don't know if it's the lights overlapping. Don't know what's happening there, but I'll keep digging on that. But anyways, this is how the current lighting looks inside the forest passage. Okay, so we're on medium settings now. I'm gonna pump it up to high settings so we can get better global illumination. So here we have the better global illumination here on the high settings, and it seems to be better. But it was a really cool idea, a nice idea from a friend yesterday on the Twitch chat, who told me which it'd be cool if the light came from the sides. And yes, it does look cool, right? We can see the shadows on the from the bamboo, but it's a bit overblown here. Okay, bit overblown. I don't like the light burning from the sides, so I think I'll keep this one. Definitely keeping this one. So let me just duplicate some of these lights. So I'm using rectangle lights here. These are the conventional lights from Unreal Engine. These are rect lights, and I rotated them so I can get back the colors of the player. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm gonna press play here, and let's see if we don't have any performance issues. Yes, everything is working okay. So this is how it looks in high settings. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I'm getting those issues there, that stuttering on the lights, and yeah, it's a bit of an issue, and I'm not getting that stuttering. This is without light. See, this is how the passage would look with the directional light of the world, the normal sunlight, and this is how it looks with the rec lights on the top. So it's much better, right? We recover the colors that we lose from the player, from the pixel art sprites. We recover that here, so we'll keep going with this one. Okay, so let's just I'm just gonna fire up here something. So let me I'm just gonna tweet something. Okay, I'm gonna tweet about the stream. Okay, so if you're watching, wherever you're watching, leave a message on the chat. I'll be checking out the chat. Sometimes I get lost on the work, so bear with me on that. So give me just a sec here. Okay. Okay, awesome. So I tweeted what I needed. Okay, let's continue here. And I'm gonna keep adding these stone lamps to the sides because they do give a nice vibe, right? These stone lamps, they do give a nice vibe to the whole setting. And today I'm just trying to find the right mood. As I told you at the beginning of the stream, I'm trying to find the right mood for... Oh, I'm getting this error. See? I'm trying to grasp here what's happening and why am I getting this error on these lights, which seem to be getting disabled. Or maybe not. So I'm gonna look into that in a bit. Let me just keep adding some of these stone lamps. Okay, so we've got 24 viewers currently on 4 social media sites. So I'm currently streaming on Twitch, on X, on YouTube, and Facebook, which doesn't seem to work. Facebook, I never get viewers on Facebook. It really sucks for sharing this type of topics like live game development. Okay, awesome. So let's say I'm gonna close up this part of the world. We need the walls here. I'm gonna mirror this on Z. No, it's on Y. It's always a hit and miss. I always forget which axis is which. Okay, so this would be the walls of the world. I'm gonna fix this later. These aren't gonna be the final walls of the sides of the world, but at least for now I'm gonna leave them at that. I'm gonna model some walls for the like the mountains of the sides. Okay, awesome. So let's say, let me change the player start. Okay, let's say that we do start here, out of the forest. We should get into the forest to find something like a shrine at the end of the forest, or a small house where we can talk with some non-playable character. Okay, so there it is. That's how our players start. Awesome. Okay, so what I was doing here was placing the walls on the sides because I want to be able to come into the end of the forest. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that. And okay, we're getting those shadows. I do not like those shadows. I know why I am getting those shadows. It's because how this material is set up, but I'm gonna fix it later. Okay, so let me fix the stuttering stuff here. We're getting stuttering from these rec lights here. We'll see why that is happening. Okay, great. I don't seem to see why we're getting this icon, as the light is still working. It's enabled and it's giving light on the gameplay. See, this is the light that is getting that icon. Hadn't seen that icon before, but I'm gonna fix it in a bit. So this is how the passage looks without the artificial lighting. See, it's nice. We get the light bounces from the global illumination, but we lose the colors of the player sprite, and I don't like that. So this is how I want it to look, like this part of the world. Okay, awesome. So let me just start duplicating some of this. Let's move some of these stone lamps. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay, great. So now let me check something here. So I'm gonna bring up this bamboo. Okay, so this is what I need here. I'm gonna fix the symmetry of the world later. I'm just playing around here to get the right mood, so I know how to extend the world. Okay, there it is. Great. So now we could get something here, like an entrance to some kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna do that just to get the symmetry here. This could be an entrance to an underground dungeon, because we'll have underground dungeons in Spaceman Memories, so this could be one of those. Okay, so works, right? Definitely. Okay, so let me see here. Are there any tories in? Let's see the references. Okay, so tories aren't that common, it seems, on bamboo forests. So no, I will not place a torii here. But let me find. Let's see here. Okay, let's model a house. Let's say we find a house in the middle of the forest. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, haven't modeled this style of house in Spaceman Memories, so let's try and do that. So I'm gonna fire up Pixel Basher. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Yeah, I'd like to see something here like the house. Okay. So this is the texture of one of the previous houses that I had made for the game. I'm just trying to see the scale of things. Yeah, so this is a 16, 32, 48, 64. So 64 is on the height, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, let's try and do the texture for this. Maybe I'll use this one as a reference, okay? So you can see how cool it is to work with Pixel Basher. This one's going to be no, rural house. Okay, so let's see the reference. And here we'll have Pixel Basher. Yep. So this is my reference. So this is wood, right? I'm gonna get rid of these windows. We'll get rid of this one. Maybe this a bit darker. Trying to get that. Yeah, maybe this one. Let's say this one. So I'm using all of these just for reference purposes. Okay, that works. Let's make the doors. So which of these would be the... Would this one work? Yes, right. Maybe something... No, that doesn't work. Okay, let's say this one. This could be our door. But we'll have this one to be white. Yes, that works. So let me find a grid. So this grid certainly works as the window, but I would have to invert the colors. So yeah, how would I invert the colors here? Let's try and build it from scratch, like the window from scratch. Maybe this is too slow, but let me just check if this works. No, do not like it. I'll go with the previous idea. I'll use this one and I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna invert the colors in Sprite. So I'll go with that one. The previous one. Yes, this one. So does this one work? No. This is the one that works as the... Let me find a better version of this type of houses. Okay. So this one looks nice, right? I think we'll go with this one. Different windows and different doors, but we'll go with this one just for the sake of making progress. Okay, so I've got a sprite. I don't need this one. And this one either. Okay, so let's bring this up to a sprite and we'll see if what I'm trying to do works. Okay, so I'm gonna select here. Now I'm gonna select here. Okay, so for watching, please let me know that you're watching. Wherever you're watching, let me check. So we've got one viewer on Twitch and a couple viewers on X. Awesome. So I'm gonna invert this. Edit, invert. Okay, so we're getting closer to what we want. But all of this should be brown. Let's say this tone of brown. No, not that one. Maybe this one. Okay, so now it is looking like the windows we had there, right? On that house. But maybe this one is too light. Okay, maybe this one should be like this white. Don't know if I like this, but I'm just gonna make progress here. So we can build the house, the 3D house. I can fix the textures later. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the textures later. Okay, so this kind of works, but this wasn't finished from here. Let me add some textures here. No. Yeah, this one. Oh, that one looks nice, right? Yeah, looks like a 3D model, but it isn't a 3D model. So I remember this type of houses in The Tale of Princess Kaguya. This was my inspiration for thinking about the bamboo forests. When I remembered this movie, I thought like, whoa, bamboo forests. I hadn't been thinking about bamboo forests before, until I remembered this movie. Yeah, so this is a very, very basic version, but I'm looking for something like this. But yeah, we do not have very detailed houses. Yeah. Okay, let me see. So this one looks like the one in Princess Kaguya, right? But I'm not aiming for that one, because I want another type of roof. I'm aiming for something like this. So we'll go with that one. Maybe this is too dark, but I'll fix it later. No worries about that. Okay, we can maybe add some. No, I'll add the windows in A-Sprite. So this is the lower part of the house. I'll bring it back to A-Sprite. Okay, so see, we've got better textures here. So I added those shadows, that lighting. Okay, this works. So let's invert this again. Okay, so these are the type of windows I am looking for. Yeah, they've got the white. They're definitely very, very white. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, looks much better, right? Now it's looking like the window. Okay, now the window works. Definitely. So I'm just gonna duplicate this one. Oh. There it is. Okay, so now this is starting to make sense. You'll see how the magic happens when I bring this to Crocodile 3D. Awesome. Okay, let's make the roof now. We have the... I'm still not convinced about this door. But we'll see. Let's make the roof. Okay. Let's see the reference. Okay, we'll use... yeah, the classic roof. Maybe with a bit of texture to make it look a bit older. Yeah, I think it works. Okay, let's see which other details we can add here. So I'm trying to make a very simple house, nothing fancy. Yeah, something like this. Okay, maybe these parts. Those would be... Oh, we've got the like these white walls. Okay, let's add that. Kind of whitish, not that much. We'll add this. Okay, I'll bring it up from Pixel Basher. Okay, this is the white tone we're looking for. Are there any windows? Yeah, we've got some windows there. Oh, see this one looks nice. Okay, we'll cross some wood around there. Maybe this is too tall. Yeah, this is definitely too tall, because I know that part of the house is lower, has a lower height, right? Okay, so we'll go with this height. Okay, so if you're watching, please let me know how the audio is working. If you're not seeing any drops in the image, I keep seeing that my connection keeps going up and down. So please let me know wherever you're watching, if you're watching Twitch and YouTube on X, if the connection is stable, if you're listening to me in the right way. Okay, so please just leave a comment and let me know if things are working as intended. Oh, Turning Cog. How are you? How's everything going? Can you hear me okay? Is the connection stable? Because I'm seeing in OBS that I get some drops in speed. But if things are working okay, I will not worry. Please let me know. Okay, so... Oh, so doing alright, stream looks alright so far. Thanks a lot, Turning Cock. Really appreciate it. So how are you? Do you also make games? Or are you into seeing other people make games, or do you play games? Which of those are you into? Okay. So I'm talking right now with Turning Cog on Twitch. So if you're watching, yes. So Turning Cog says, aren't we all making games? Yeah, I think so. I think everyone is making games in this era. Yeah, we're all making games. There are a lot of tools. So which tools do you use? Are you working on Unity, Godot, Unreal Engine, or any other engine? Have you tried? Oh, so Turning Cock says, I'm getting a little bit of stream stutter. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, I seem to be having issues since yesterday with my connection. So let's hope that at least we can get a decent stream today. Also, you also work with Unreal Engine. Really cool. Really cool. Really happy to find you around here. So how long have you been working with Unreal Engine? Do you work in a studio or by yourself? Oh, 2 years solo. Awesome. Yeah. I'm part of that club too. The solo guys making things in Unreal Engine. And are you currently working on a project? I've been working. How about me, says Turncog on Twitch. I've been working on Unreal Engine for 1 year now, because the Unity disaster was 1 year ago, right? And that's when I said, well, I'm ditching Unity, I will go with Unreal Engine. So I've been working with Unreal for 1 year now, and I've been trying to make games for 3 years now. Yeah, the 2 previous years I had been working on Unity, and previously I had been testing around and playing around with all sorts of engines and tools. I played with Roblox and Unity and Godot, but I finally stayed with Unreal Engine. So yeah, it's been a year for me now with Unreal Engine. So let me show you, because I don't know how long have you been on the stream. So I'm working on this because my game was a 2D game. Also, Turning Cut says, I've been recently diving into master material workflows. Awesome. Yeah, that is a big part of Unreal Engine, and it's its own world. Making materials, it's its own very vast and deep world in Unreal Engine. So yeah, I completely get it. So this is my game, which was a 2D game in Unity, and when I decided to change to Unreal, I found out that you can make full 2D games in Unreal, but it's a bit harder. So I decided to transition the game into 2.5D. So this is what I'm working on right now. This is Spaceman Memories. It's a 3D game with 2D sprites and low poly pixel art assets. Also, Turning Cock says on Twitch, I started with Bethesda's creation engine modding environments, dabbed in Unity for a little bit. Also, I didn't know about this Bethesda's creation engine modding environments. Yeah, I haven't tried any of those. Yeah, I think we've all dabbed in Unity for a little bit. Yeah, it was like the go-to engine for everyone until they fucked things up, because they really fucked up, and they are trying to make amends to their mistakes, but well, maybe it is too late for many people. So Unseen on YouTube says, hello, you can try Paper's ZD Unreal plugin for 2D. Thanks a lot, Unseen. Spaceman Memories is being made with Paper CD. So the character that you see walking here is a Paper CD character, by the way. So yeah, I'm already using it. Yeah, I know that you can make full 2D games with Paper CD, but I found that a little bit cumbersome, so I went with the 3D mix with 2D sprites idea. But I'm using Paper CD, which rocks. It is like the best tool for 2D stuff here in Unreal Engine. So what I'm trying to do here, just to give a bit of context for anyone getting into the stream, I'm working on this new environment. I'm thinking about adding these new biomes to the game. And yeah, we got this bamboo forest environment, we've got this passage, and let's say that we find like a mysterious house here at the end of the forest, and that's what I'm trying to do right now in Sprite. So I'm gonna bring these textures to Paper, to Crocodile 3D to model the 3D house. So I'll do that in a bit. So do you also make games in Unreal Engine? I assume that you make games on scene in Unreal Engine, right? And Turning Cock, are you making are you currently on a game, making your own game right now with Unreal, or just the materials? You're aiming to get into a studio to work as a material artist. Also, Unseen on YouTube says, I'm also a solo indie game developer in Unreal, and I'm working on my first game. Oh, awesome. I'm really glad to find other solo game developers in Unreal. So, Unseen and Trending Cog, if you have X, Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back. I'm really happy to find other solo game developers with Unreal Engine. So please follow me so we can keep in touch and I can see your work. Awesome. So what is your game called, Unseen? What is the name of the current game that you're making? Okay, so let me see if this is enough. I'm thinking that this is enough for what we need currently. Maybe to start making the house. We'll see if it is enough. Okay, so I'm gonna export this. This is all trial and error. Making this type of 3D models is trial and error. Also, Turning Cock says, I don't use Twitter, gave it up before they were bought out. Oh, so no worries. Maybe on Instagram. I also have an Instagram. I'd love to see your material work in Unreal Engine. Sounds awesome. Okay, so we'll bring this texture to Crocodile 3D so we can start with the 3D modeling. Okay. So by the way, my username on Twitter, on Instagram, or any other social media. It's the same one as on Twitch and on YouTube. It's NerdyPunkDev. You can find me with that username. Okay, let's export this one. This is trial and error. We'll see if this works, if I need to add any other stuff so I can start making the 3D model. Okay, so this would be rural house 1. Okay, I'll start a new scene. Okay, so let's make... Oh, so I gotta fix this one. Yes. Okay, there it is. I think I've fixed it. Yes, there it is. So this could be the front of the house. And okay, so let's see the references. I'm thinking about how to approach this. Yeah, this is this part. Which was the reference I was using? Yes, this one. So we've got this slope roof. Maybe this, I'm thinking. Also, we're up to 1 hour already. Really cool. We've got the coffee stream, but automatic message. So I'm thinking how to approach the roof, people. I'm thinking here. Okay, so let me try this. Okay, so I'm gonna scale down these vertices, and that should at least give me what I'm aiming for. Oh, so on scene on YouTube, sent a new message which says, I'm working on a game named Arcana Mundis, a roguelike card game with deep lore across multiple races, some RPG crafting influences. I am pretty in concept stage right now. Still, the game doesn't have social media. No worries, but the idea sounds awesome on scene. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you're up to. Yeah, really cool. Sounds like a great idea. So how will you use for the cards, which system are you gonna use? Are you gonna use anything related with paper CD or the widget blueprints? How are you aiming to build all of this system? Okay, so yeah, this doesn't work as I'd like, so I'm definitely gonna be doing this in a different way. Okay, maybe this will work now. Maybe not. If not, I'm gonna add some more subdivisions to these phases. Also, Unseen on YouTube says, right now I'm not really sure. I will try both ways and we'll choose which one is closely to my concept and my idea from my head. Yeah, you gotta think about it, cause yeah, this thing about managing cards in Unreal Engine could be done in many ways. So yeah, you definitely have to put your mind into it to decide which is the better system. How long have you been working with Unreal Engine, Unseen? Okay, so this is looking like the shape I want, but isn't looking like the texture I'd like. Yeah, I'm just playing around here. This should definitely be bigger. Yeah, I need these sides. Okay. Let's try this again. This doesn't work. Definitely doesn't work. So I'm gonna try this. You'll see what I'm trying to build here in a bit. Okay. Select edge loop. Oh no, that isn't the edge loop. So Unseen on YouTube says right now I am in a Q&A role in a team which works with Unreal, and this helps me learning. Also, I have about 6 months of learning on my own. That is a great experience. I would have loved when I got into Unreal or into Unity to work with an experienced team who taught me the ropes of the engines, right? I would say it's more fun to learn things on your own, but it's harder. Yeah, it's slower because experienced people know things better. That is a reality. Working with people who know better than you will make you learn way faster. So it is great that you had people which you could learn from. Okay, so this is what I'm aiming for. See, this, the corners. Yes, and Sin says yes, it's harder, and in a team you can see different perspectives. Definitely. Yeah, in a team you can see different perspectives. Yeah, I would have loved to have mentors in my learning process in this engine or the previous ones, because you make a lot of mistakes when you're on your own that are rookie mistakes, and you could prevent those mistakes by working with experienced people. Okay, so this is what I'm aiming for. I do not like I'm thinking on how to fix those UVs. These are the UVs. See? Oh, so this fixes it a bit. Yes, that fixes them a bit. Yes, this looks better, right? Oh, what did I do here? Okay, undo. But at least I know how to fix the UVs now. Oh, so this face is overlapping. Yeah, I get what's happening. So let me think on how do I scale this? Well, first I'll do this. I'll make the corners first. So Unseen, is Q&A is it lots of fun working in Q&A in games? Cause I know it can be repetitive, right? But I would think that it's also very, very fun. What's happening here? Oh, yeah. Now I'm getting what was happening. There it is. That was the issue here. Okay, so this one has the same issue. Okay, I think now things should work as intended. Okay, so we've got the 4 sides. I'm just trying to see how the faces will change when I scale this. Okay, so this is starting to look like what I am aiming for. Oh, we've got a double face here. Yes. Also, Unseen on YouTube says, because we're talking about your work in Q&A in games, and you say the thing about repetitiveness is a myth. In Q&A, oh, awesome. Oh, thanks for telling me that. I had that notion, but it's great that you can disprove the myth. In Q&A, you have to be the entity that ensures that the quality of the game is perfect. At the same time, almost all testing must be documented. It's fun many times, but it can also become stressful sometimes. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but it sounds different from what I thought. So forgive my ignorance, because I do not know the ropes, the internal ropes of a game studio, of a professional game studio, because I've been making games by myself and I wouldn't know how the Q&A works. But yeah, it sounds fun, and it's great to know that it isn't repetitive, but it sounds overwhelming, the thing about documenting everything. Yeah, I completely get that. Okay, so let's try and scale this one out to get the right shape of the roof. Let's hope this doesn't break things up. Seems like... Oh. Yeah, it's breaking around here. Okay, so let me scale everything. So now it is kind of making sense, the house, right? I still don't like how some things look, but at least what I was aiming for is kind of making sense. Also, on scene on YouTube says, to sum up, the Q&A department is the garden who takes care of the development and production teams and sends them back to work to come up with a better result. Yeah, sounds... that is a deep explanation of Q&A. And it really changes my perspective. And because, you know, many people don't understand this Q&A like me. So many of us do not understand the internal affairs of Q&A, and this definition of taking care of the production and the development of the game and sending back to these guys to work to come up with a better result is a great explanation. So yeah, thanks a lot for sharing that awesome experience. I'm thinking here. I'm seeing things I don't like. So I'm trying to think on which would be a better way of modeling all of this. I'll start again with this roof. Yeah. I'll make... Yeah, I should make the lower part of the roof like this. Okay, so let's start again. I'm trying to think here. No, not yet. This fucking roof is... It's tricky roof. Also, Unseen on YouTube says many times Q&A is almost the only department that struggles a lot for the players to get a fun and good quality game. Awesome. Would love to get my game through a Q&A process. I've seen that many publishers offer that, right? The Q&A process for indie game devs, because it's hard to do your own Q&A as you're building the game on your own. Oh, there's a missing pixel there. Okay, so let me look at the house again. Yeah, I'm thinking about the best way to approach this. Because I don't want to fuck up the textures. Oh, so these days you can create this process yourself. It is very easy, says Unseen on YouTube about the Q&A. Could you elaborate on this? On what you're referring to? On creating this process by yourself? Okay, so... Okay, let's do this again. Fucking roof. Okay, I'll first do the lower part of the damn roof. So this is gonna take more time than I thought. But anyways. Also, Unseen on YouTube is gonna elaborate on doing Q&A as an indie dev. How can you do that process by yourself? Okay. Also, Unseen says on YouTube, put the project on milestones: alpha, beta, and release. In alpha, you develop all the functionality in the game, including menus. Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay, so what should be specific to a beta then? Also, in the beta, on since in the Q&A process, we're talking about the Q&A process of making indie games. And in the beta, you introduce all the art in the game. Also, the alpha would be just the bare bones of the game, right? With no art. In the beta, you introduce all the art, and in the release, polish is done. Obviously, that is the little things that don't work are fixed. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's about turning things into organized processes, right? Because sometimes we do all of this by ourselves, but the thing is that many of us don't know the name of these processes. Also, on Sin says, but to pass from one milestone to another, you have to test everything you entered in that milestone. Okay, so makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. You shouldn't be able to get to the alpha, right? To the beta, right? If the alpha isn't working. You can use the suite from Atlassian, Jira, Confluence. It is free for a single user. Oh, awesome. I will look into that. Thanks a lot for that very insightful recommendation. Yeah, I didn't know about those software, because you know, learning the engines, the game engines by themselves is already overwhelming, and we don't think about the Q&A process, but it is very important, and we should think about it as a very important part of the process. So I didn't know about those type of software. So you say this is what I use for my personal project. Oh, so I will look into it for my own personal process of Spaceman Memories. Oh, I'll delete this one. Also, Unseen on YouTube says a very good documentation of the game is essential for both development and testing. Yeah, I completely get it. And yeah, many of us don't even think about that. And it's a very important part of the process. Yeah, because I remember publisher contacted me a while ago. They offered me Q&A as part of the publishing deal. But if you say that in these times we are able to do those type of things by ourselves, I will definitely look into that. So I don't know what's happening here. I cannot snap these vertices. They aren't snapping. Okay, there they are. Also, unseen on YouTube, for my game, I worked on the documentation for about 4 to 5 months. Oh, that is a lot of time, right? Yeah, it's a lot of work, it seems. Yeah, and it's still a continuous process, you say. Yeah, I can imagine it. It is a continuous process. Seems like a kind of difficult process, right? Very important process, but it isn't easy. Doesn't sound easy. Yeah, I should really put my mind into the Q&A stuff for the game. Whoa. I'm seeing a lot of fucked up vertices here. Okay. This has been a hard roof. Fucking hard roof. I don't know what's happening to me today. I'm way faster, way quicker with Crocodile 3D. Seems like today isn't my day on 3D modeling. I'll start again, people. It is easier to start again sometimes than to fix some things. So Unseen on YouTube says it is not easy about the Q&A process. It is not easy because there are many ideas and they have to be put together like a puzzle in order to get something beautiful. Yeah, that's the hard thing about making games, right? Putting all of the pieces together. Yeah, that's what I found the most overwhelming on my own game, because I like to work on one part of the game, and then another part and another part, and making all of those parts cohesive and that they can flow together. It's very hard. It's very hard. Also, divide the game into sections. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. The thing is about the creative process is that I think the hardest part about the creative process is to decide on the things that you shouldn't do. It's almost as important as the things that you should do. So, yeah, I started with the menus and everything. I've been working on the UI. I've got many systems working. Now I have to put them together. I've been working on the menus and the turn-based battle system of the game, and some puzzles that are gonna be in the world. Now I gotta put things together. So Unseen says, start with the menu, divide the game into sections, and continue with golden path of the player. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Definitely. Sounds like a great piece of advice. Okay. Really don't get why those vertices really can't remember what is the plural of vertex. I can't remember if it is vertices or vertices. I think I can see it here. Vertices. Yeah, it's vertices. Also, Unseen on YouTube says about the Q&A process of making games. If sometimes it is difficult to see how all the things should be put together, try mind maps or charts and document everything, every idea. You never know what can come out of an idea. Yeah, I've been working on charts. Yeah, I've been using this software for a couple months now called Obsidian, which is really cool for writing notes, right? And putting your thoughts written. But it also has very cool charts, flow charts, tools. So I really like Obsidian, and I've been using it for the story of the game and connecting the processes. Oh, so you also use Obsidian, Unseen? You say I'm using Notion, a part of Confluence. Yeah, I've used Notion, but I don't know why I haven't. Why has Notion hasn't clicked with me? It's a personal choice, right? Because I had been working with another software called Craft before Obsidian, and I really loved Craft, but yeah, I found Obsidian to be better for me, so I use Obsidian, and it has this. Let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna create a new canvas. So we've got these canvases on Obsidian, see? And it is very cool as you can do this kind of things. First thing, and let's change the color, and then we can put an arrow here, add card. And second thing, and it's pretty cool as you can connect other nodes. See, I can connect other nodes like part of the story, and we have those arrows. So Obsidian is really awesome for this kind of stuff, so I really recommend it for this kind of things. Also, Unseen on YouTube says, for me, Notion is just a place where I write down my ideas at any time. Yeah, I had been using Craft for those type of things, but I don't know, I just wanted to try a new tool, and I learned that Obsidian has this method called the settle casting, which is a sleep box method of writing in a different way, in which things connect and you can get these graphs. So that's why I started with Obsidian. So yeah, it looks nice, right? It looks cool. You should try it. It really works for writing those kind of things like flowcharts and everything for stories or processes or anything. So I think we've got a bug here. Yeah, it was a bug. Also, on Scene says on YouTube, but Confluence is where all the documentation is written because this tool is made specifically for that. Well, I'll definitely look into Confluence then, because you say that it is specific, very specific for writing documentations. But is it only used for game documentations or any kind of software documentations? Okay, there it is. That's what I wanted. Dude, why aren't these? I don't get why this. These aren't snapping. They should be snapping. Okay, they're snapping there. Seems like things are a bit off. So Unseen says on YouTube, oh, Confluence is the software that you use for documentation, and in Jira you organize your work in tickets which have resolutions like to do and in progress or done. Yeah, this is like Trello, right? Kind of like Trello. Any kind of software. Atlassian tools are used by almost every big studio on the market. It's like an industry standard. Also a big plus for a future Q&A role. Yeah, learning that is definitely important for a future Q&A role. Dude, I really don't know what's happening here, but things aren't snapping. They should be snapping, because Crocodile has its own units, and I don't know where I fucked things up. Let me just double check here. Yeah, things are off. Don't know where this. Okay, let me just restart this. Maybe it's a bug. Yeah, That is a good advice from Unseen. So Unseen says try to work on something else in the game. Maybe it's not the day when the thing will be bitter. Yeah, try to work on something else in the game. Maybe it's not the day that specific thing works. Yeah. So I'll just use the placeholder here. I'll use the placeholder. One of the other houses. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, but I'm gonna put this one as a placeholder. So this will not be the house that I will have here. But anyways, just for the sake of making progress and seeing how things look. Also, Unseen on YouTube says what else helps me in terms of coding and blueprints is Pieces AI. Maybe it will help you too when you need it. Oh, so I haven't heard about this Pieces AI. So, is it a specific tool? Let me know what you're talking about so I can look into that. So is it on the marketplace? It is like a plugin. Nope. It isn't a plugin, right? Not connected to Unreal. Oh, okay. Pieces for developers, your workflow co-pilot. Is this the one? On-device AI coding assistant. Oh, this is the one, right? Okay, so let me reload the website. Okay, seems like the website. Let me see if it's my internet. No, it's my browser. Yeah, the browser crashed. Oh, AI coding assistant. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, it seems like the pieces say. Oh, so I'm having issues with the connection again. Okay, so we're up to 2 hours now on the stream. So I think I'm gonna be ending the stream because OBS connected and disconnected 2 times now, and I think that is way too much. So I'll be coming back tomorrow and I'll continue on this part of the world. I'll model the house. Yeah, I'm back, but it seems like I'm having issues with the internet connection. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna disconnect again in a couple minutes. So I'd better end the stream before things just crash completely. So I will be coming back tomorrow with the house modeled and all of the environment modeled here, so we can see how the lighting is working and interacting with all of the other things in the world. So I will be coming back tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe or follow in whichever social media site you're watching. And thanks a lot for being here. I really enjoyed the conversations that I had today. And yeah, thanks a lot, Unseen. Good luck to you. And yeah, let's talk again. Come back anytime. I will be live streaming. And please come back and we can talk about making games. So thanks a lot, everyone, for being here. I will be coming back tomorrow when things are better with my internet connection. So thanks a lot. Bye bye.